A few days ago, I stayed in one of those overnight capsule hotels in Tokyo. It wasn't great, and I think that's because it was missing something. It wasn't on a boat. So today, I'm trying an overnight capsule ferry because I'm on day 3 of a week-long journey around Japan and I haven't had a good night's sleep since I got here. So I thought maybe the gentle rocking of an overnight boat could be just what I need. I do have a minor fear of being over water, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So my goals for today are explore the ferry. I know Japan's trains are incredible, but I want to see what Japan's boats have to offer. Get a good night's sleep. I need it bad. And I do have a ton of exciting things planned for this week. Get to the ferry. I'm pretty confused about all the Japanese emails that the ferry company has been sending me, but there is a bus that'll get me there in a few hours. The ferry port is nowhere near here, by the way. And explore this place. It's 11 a.m. now and the bus gets here at 2:55. So I've got about 4 hours to see what's going on in Kagoshima, Japan. And there's really only one thing that I have to do while I'm here. Today's episode is sponsored by Incogni. More on them later. It's hot this morning in Kagoshima. Good news, I believe this is where my bus will pick me up later. I can't read any of this, so cross our fingers. Now we explore. This is Kagoshima Station where the Shinkansen train dropped me off last night. The whole reason I came here was actually to put my bag in a locker while we explore the city. Unfortunately, every single one of them is being replaced. Every single one of them. The entire building. All at the same time. So there are no lockers available. Some other bad news, all the vending machines are out for some reason. What can you do? That whole tram thing and locker issue may have taken an hour. Perhaps I still haven't found any vending machines with coffee in stock. But the whole reason for coming to Kagoshima is right behind me, the aquarium. I haven't been to an aquarium in decades. This is awesome. Oh, coffee, thank God. It's pretty late in the morning and I still haven't found a vending machine with coffee in stock. For me, that's a problem. Adding insult to injury, this one doesn't accept cards. So we press on. I guess that's quite sad, really. I have new information about the vending machines. They don't accept Pasmo cards down here. And while a lot of them are out of stock, some of them are not. I'm gonna give this one last try, and if this doesn't work, I don't know. Getting close on time. Yes, sangria milkshake. Maybe later. This is actually quite crucial because vending machines have been my only source of drinks for a few days now. Oh, that's an idea. This stuff is gross, but it's the closest thing to water they have. Oh, well, it turns out this one does totally accept Pasmo. We're here, might as well. Oh, well, that's not sangria, but it's not bad. I don't really know what this is over here. It seems like some sort of shipping port, but it feels half abandoned, half overgrown. Pretty cool looking. Oh, sick. Well, obviously gotta go up there then, don't I? Oh, wow. I lied. The most famous thing about Kagoshima is absolutely not the aquarium. The aquarium is sick, but it's not this. That is an active volcano. That smoke you see coming out of the top, that's real. Yesterday I said it was not much warmer down here than it was in Hakodate in Hokkaido. I take that back. Much warmer here. This is lovely. This day has not gone exactly as planned, but that's okay. We still have plenty of time to make it back to the ferry. Back to the bus? Back to the bus in time. Kagoshima clearly has a port, but it is not our port. We are going to Shibushi, and part of the fare to get on the ferry was the bus ride. I'm not sure if I paid yet. I guess we'll find that out together. This whole journey of exploration has taken significantly longer than I thought it was going to, so we got to get back to that bus. I don't really want to take the tram again. I did not enjoy that, but it is definitely the fastest way. Walking is an option. Ugh. I thought we had time for a quick lunch, so I went to this place. And oh my goodness, so should you. The food is incredible. The two running this place were so kind. I'd go back there for dinner if I wasn't leaving right now. I'd come back to Japan for that place. That was great. I think my bus is over there though. Shouldn't leave for 5 or so minutes. I'm through the subway system to save a bit of time. Not a ton of English in Kagoshima, but they do have pictures of buses. So I'm going towards those. Got the time wrong in the right direction, but you didn't see that coming. Turns out I have like 15 minutes. I did find some lockers that are in service. That's kind of annoying, but oh well. Kagoshima. I don't know. What a place. Glad I made it. This day started kind of poorly, not gonna lie, but it's definitely looking up now. The bus that takes me to the ferry port is owned or operated or somehow affiliated with the ferry itself, so I don't think there's any chance I can miss my boat. And that feels amazing. Beautiful. What a city. This is interesting. Another A's fan in southern Japan. Getting on the Sunflower liner was not as seamless as I expected. The driver can't read the email on my phone, and his reservation system is a clipboard. In the end, we agreed to just write my name down and move on. Hopefully, that's not foreshadowing of a bigger issue to come later. 2 hours on this bus, I have no idea what to expect. And our driver is aggressive, so I'm glad we worked this out. Since arriving in Japan, I haven't really been outside of a city. Everything I've visited has been serviced by the high-speed Shinkansen train. But if you're willing to leave Japan's cities, here's what you might see. Obviously, chugging coffee and milk tea right before getting on a bus was a bad idea, but for some reason, we stopped on the side of the highway only an hour into the journey for a bathroom break. I tried asking another passenger if this drive is as remarkable as it seems, because to me, this is incredible. But I wonder if this is just normal for the people who live here. He said yes, this is really cool. And there are so many other drives and train rides that are just as interesting, more than you can explore in a lifetime. But he still wishes he could go back to the first time he rode on this highway. He's jealous that I get to experience this for the first time. And foreigners so rarely ride this bus. So that I'm doing it it's strange, really. Or at least that's what my translation app said. Translations aren't perfect. Made it to the port. Got a first look at our boat, and it is massive. Now all I've got to do is check in. That's yesterday? Oh my god. Bad news. I booked a ferry for yesterday. They told me to wait, I think, and they'll deal with me later. Ferry leaves in an hour, so we've got time to sort it out, but I have no idea if I'm getting on this boat or not. So I guess we wait. This is the bus driver and the ferry company arguing about who gets to punch me first. In the end, they couldn't agree and decided to move on. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got to put something else. Do I have to pay anything?
Yesterday pay.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I'm not really sure what to say. I guess I'll just tell you what happened. I've been super confused with time zones, and I booked my ferry for yesterday. Turns out there is room on today's ferry, and they got me a room on it, and they charged me nothing. They charged me nothing. I don't know what to say. I love Japan. The boat is massive. I thought it was going to be much smaller. Still afraid of boats, but rather be on a big one than a small one. And while we wait to board the Sunflower, perhaps it's time to address the other elephant in the room. If it seems like I'm spending more money on this trip than I'm probably making from YouTube, that's because I am. The only way I can do something like this is by working with brands. And today's sponsor is the first brand that ever took a chance on my channel. So I'm thrilled that Incogni is still supporting these adventures. Incogni is the best solution that I know of for combating spam, protecting yourself from identity theft, and stopping data brokers from selling private information about you and your family. Incogni automates the process of reaching out to these data brokers. Those are the companies that make money by selling your information. Incogni has saved me hundreds of hours and had hundreds of data brokers delete my data. Signing up for a plan is simple, and I can get you a deal. Plus, once you do it, it's kind of fun to watch the software work. I check the dashboard all the time just to see what new data brokers they've found. And I gotta say, it's really nice not having to get those annoying spam calls when I'm trying to focus on making these videos. So take back your personal data with Incogni. Use code AtomExplorers at the link below to get 60% off an annual plan for you or your family. And while you do that, I've got to face my fear of boats. And here we are at that bridge. You know, I thought this moment was going to bring a lot of fear, but I'm feeling okay. Doing good so far. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling fine. This boat is absolutely massive and it feels like it's pretty empty. Maybe that's just the season. Almost cried back there. This is pretty cool. I'm guessing that says Sunflower. I don't know if I'm making this up, but I can definitely tell we're on a boat right now, and it's starting to freak me out a little bit. What do we got here? Oh. Wish I hadn't seen that. There are 16 bunks in this room. And as far as I can tell, I'm the only one in here. Oh, man. Yeah, we're definitely on a boat. No question about that. Let's go take a look around. Vending machines, hell yes, we will be back. Massage chairs, are you kidding me? Grand bath, what is that? Kids room, oh, game room, hell yeah. Oh yes, everything is in Japanese. There is no English option. Let's see what they got. No children chips, but I got some. This is sick. Holy, nobody else out here. I'm wondering if maybe this is closed. Oh my God, this is sick. Oh, there we go. That's comforting, actually. I see at least one lifeboat, so we should be good. I've never been on a cruise. I've always just sort of thought I'm not a cruise kind of guy, but I guess I could kind of see it. I'll be on this boat for 12 hours. It's just one overnight. That's a good length. Oh, and I don't know if I ever said this. We're going back to Osaka. Wait, this is crazy. They have a dog bath on board. This boat is salty. I mean, I feel like we've really hit it at the right time. Light couldn't be better. Just ripping diesel, let's go. It smells strongly of fish food for some reason. Not fish, fish food. Looks like the gangway is disconnected, which means we're stuck here now. Look, I don't see myself peering overboard, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't get to. How to look. Now, these are the moments where I really just cannot help but think, I am so lucky. We left port 5 to 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, and they're still waving. What is this country? Still waving. Unreal. Oh, hey, AD. Come on in. Have a look around. It's not much, but it certainly gets the job done. Space for hats and coats. A television remote. Lights right there. An outlet, you know I'll be using that. And that's where you plug in your earphones. Over here, we've got a very secure drink holder. And on a boat, you know we're gonna need it. Storage space is a little cramped, but it exists. There is a television, but probably not gonna turn that up. In case you didn't notice before, shoes go down here. Well, I'll be gosh darned, there is Wi-Fi on the ferry. And that's it, that's the whole thing. Wait, what is happening? What? Now, I'll be honest, the first part of this trip has been pretty much exclusively stressful. I'm not sure I was having a good time. I don't know if that came through on camera or not. It wasn't really until I got on this boat that I started to relax a little bit. Now, mind you, there is no question that we are on a boat. Gentle rocking, not really. It's more like a vibration, but wow. This is spectacular. First beer of the series, and there just is something about drinking Japanese beer in Japan. They say Coors is better in Colorado, and I don't buy it. I don't think Sapporo is any better in Japan, but it is good. While everyone was at dinner, I drank my beer and ate my children chips alone, because I'm afraid of social situations, and I have this lovely family to keep me company. Plus, I haven't heard a word of English since leaving Tokyo. Welcome to Osaka. I am a little bit afraid to tell you what I have planned for the next 48 hours because it might be the worst thing to do if you're in Osaka. But I love these things and they are unique to Japan, and I'll tell you what I'm talking about next time. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Check out this adventure in the meantime, and thanks for watching.